core listing, basically to show you some things that you can use it to schedule your post with, how you can select the type of post you're getting from CoreLogic, and hopefully simplify your life a little bit is the intent. And again, as you see, the first thing I got up here is Century 21 Sackmeyer and Associates Facebook page. And again, you know, whether I do
Hey,
Sackmeyer or
Bob,
whether
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't. Well, just a minute here. That's not on. I'm not muted. Nothing, huh? Can you hear me now? Yes, no? No? Talk to me, Larry. What is going on? Now can you hear me?
Now I can.
Well, I'm not sure what's going on, but we're going to work with it.
As long as I can hear, that'd be better.
Well, it was, yeah. The tablet's supposed to be muted, and I'm not supposed to be muted here, so I'm just a little bit confused.
Well, it's working.
All right, so here we go. Again, the intent here is to go through core listing and hopefully show you how you can use it for a scheduler or determine the type of content you're getting. Where do you want your information sent, and all kinds of things like that. So I'm starting with the Sackmeyer Facebook page, and I'm going to scroll down to this post right here. Now, if CoreLogic is posting a listing, it comes from Core Listing or Canva. When you're looking at where does it come from, okay? When they're posting content to your page, it says home value plus info. Now, you may or may not know, because you may never have clicked on any of the links. When you click on the link, what happens is that it takes the person that clicked on the link to this page right here, which is the article itself. Well, what is cool is that up here, it actually personalizes it. So again, Larry or Bob, if this was your page, you'd actually have your picture, your information, because it gets branded to you. There's the beauty of it. Additionally, this is a benefit because this is automatic. So when they click on Find Your Dream Home, automatically it takes them to this. And of course, when they give your street number and everything else, and again, let's see here, Miller. And they click on my home value, what happens is they ask them a couple of questions, but also it's going to capture their email and stuff for you, and then it's going to come to you as a lead. Again, notice at the top, it's going to be personalized to you. It's going to have your contact information, your picture, and all that good stuff. So check that out. Go to your Facebook page later today. Find the whole value plus post. Click on it and be amazed what happens. So I'm going to get into Core itself. And again, this is just the company page, but this is what it looks like when you first get here, even as an agent. So you come up here to social media, and as soon as you do that, of course, you see the menu drop down, and we're going to go to dashboard. Now, dashboard is where everything's coming together. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that you may not be aware, but as you're looking at the page, it tells you which accounts you have connected or which ones aren't connected. You got a calendar over here, toolbox, with regard to being able to get things connected easily. But I'm going to start right here with articles. So we click on articles, and I'm going to click on edit right here at post to articles. Okay, see with that. And what happens is this automatic posting settings comes up, and you can turn on the ability to post as easy as that. If it's green, you're saying you allow the content on Facebook, you allow it on Twitter, and you allow it on LinkedIn. Okay, automatic, easy peasy. If you want to add your own profile, you can do that. I don't suggest it because they cannot put listings for one on. Um, and if you click it for automatic, what's going to happen for content, it will always ask you the question. And what I'm not saying that you don't want it on your personal page, you can, but understand that you'll still have to agree with it every time. So as we scroll down the page, we see frequency. And again, you can select up to 4 days. It's as simple as clicking on the green spots, just like it was before. I mean, if you want Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, again, when you try to click that extra day, it won't happen. Again, this is your audience. It could be different for all of us. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are based on the analytics for SACMAR's Facebook page. These are the best days for SACMAR. They don't get a lot of traffic on the weekend. And for whatever reason, Tuesday is just a dead day. I can't explain it, and I won't even try. Now we get into categories. And again, if you want to limit the type of articles you get, all you got to do is see, I'm clicking it, and it shuts them off. Now, it wants you to choose at least 8 categories so that you have an opportunity to have some type of information being shared. But, again, personal taste. What does your audience want? Maybe your audience is only interested in landscaping and exterior, moving tips, or photography, or whatever. Again, cater to your audience. Locations. Let's say that, yep, I like all these cities, but you know what? That's not enough cities. So if you want to add, all you got to do is come up here and click on modify, and you can add any city you want. All right, let's, just for giggles. Mackinac City, look at that. We could add Mackinac City, and we just did. So let's go here, Mackinac City. Well, I didn't really mean to do that, so I'm going to click that orange, and it goes away. So see, it's as easy to add as it is to take away. Maybe you don't even want to get into cities. Maybe you simply want to go by Macomb County. You want the whole county. You can do that. Maybe you want Oakland County in Macomb County. This is your choice. And what I would encourage you to do which is a little bit different than Facebook, with this type of content and listing information, I encourage you to make your audience as big as you possibly can. Don't drill it down so that if you're working out of Rochester, you only working on Rochester. You don't want to do that because it won't maximize. I want you to think of core listing as a tool to help you grow your brand awareness. Okay. This is all about promoting yourself, and this is all about promoting Century 21. So you want to make your audience as large as you can within reason. I mean, I don't want you to choose the whole state of Michigan, but use those counties that you would be comfortable working in. And that's what I would strongly encourage you to do. I'm going to back out of there because I don't want to add that to, well, let's just say I don't want to do it to the company page without having the manager involved. But once you've made all your changes, you're going to simply come down here and you're going to click on save. It'll update it automatically. If you made any changes here or here or here, when you're all said and done, make sure, absolutely certain, that you get that save at the very bottom. And you know that you clicked it because what happens is when you click on the save, you get all this fun stuff, but it's going to take you right back to the dashboard. Boom, 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 boom. Come on now. Processing request. I'm going to get rid of the Facebook page here too. Seriously. I shouldn't have clicked save. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know if it's Zoom that's dragging or if it's I'm not getting a weak internet connection sign, so my goodness. Processing your request. Here we go. One of my great weaknesses is I'm not a patient person, so while it's processing my request, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to.
Hey, Bob, while we're waiting for this, can I ask you a question here?
Oh, absolutely.
When it goes to that they're going to post a listing, and at the bottom, when it goes to post, it gives two options. One of them is already checked on mine, and I forget what the top says. And
Okay, you broke up. I just lost you. You're
just
froze. Well, something's going on. Again, this is Zoom, folks. This is an internet connection right now. I'm getting frustrated with Zoom because Larry, you're froze. Oh, we lost Larry. Wait a minute here. This is so crazy. Again, like I say, this is Zoom. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum. Well, I'm going to go ahead and continue on. Larry's going to join us because this next thing that I'm going to show you is essentially one and the same. Market listings. Again, when I click on market listings, the same thing comes up. When I click on edit, again, I have the same option as I did with articles. What do I want to turn on? What do I want to turn off? What am I going to share it on? Now, the nice thing about listings is that I can do it 7 days a week, or I can turn them off. All I got to do is click on it. Let's say that you don't want no minimum or you don't want no max. Let's say that, $150,000 is the lowest I want to go. Maybe $1 million's where you want to stop because 2 million makes you uncomfortable, whatever. And if you type in 150,000, basically what will happen is that any listing that is less than 150,000 won't show up on your feeds. It won't show up on LinkedIn. It won't show up on Twitter or Facebook if you put a price range in there. If you don't care, leave it blank. And of course, the same thing applies here. If you want to modify any of the locations, it's as simple as typing it, adding it, or click the X to get rid of it. And Larry must have had a real issue because he hasn't made it back yet. So let's go back to my dashboard because I'm not going to make the mistake this time and click on save and have it go into an endless loop. So where am I at? 12:15. Okay. The next thing, and again, kind of wish Larry was caught up with us. Um, but what I'm going to show you is I'm going to come to this calendar and I'm going to show you how you can use it to. Well, Larry's coming back on slowly but surely. Welcome back, Larry. I got no image, but I see his name. He's not muted right now, so. Anyways, here's the social calendar. How can you make this work better for you? And again, there's a legend right here underneath that tells you that the dark spots are articles, the blue spots are multiple listings, orange spots are holidays. Well, I want to show you something unique about holidays. So I'm going to go forward on the calendar here to October, and I'm going to come down here to Halloween. We're going to click on Halloween, and we're going to click on Preview. Now, you may or may not have known you could do this, but you can click on this pencil and you come into here, wishing you a safe and happy Halloween. Maybe you want to add, if you have extra candy, give me a call. And so you click save, and that post is updated automatically. So when we come back to it, see that? It's already there. So when this post goes out, it's going to have the extra verbiage that you added. But you also have one other choice. See where these numbers are here? Maybe you don't like that image. So you can click on that image, or you can click on that image and say, you know what, I'm a fan for candy corn, so that's the image I want. So automatically, now when we come back to preview, it's right there. And again, we lost Larry. So it's right there. And again, because I changed the image, the language isn't there. But that's the one I saved. So that's the one when they post it on my page, that's the one I'm going to get. So the next thing I want to show you, I'm going to go backwards in time. And actually, I'm going to go back to October. And I'm going to pick one of these articles here. Let's see what we got here. 5 ways to get rid of fruit flies. That's kind of gross. I don't even want to do that one. How to keep animals out of your garden. Well, we're kind of getting into fall, so I don't know that that's relevant. What to wear when you are moving. Now, there's a concept. Okay, I kind of like this one. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to click on preview. It brings up the article. And the first thing I want to do is I'm going to take and drag and highlight this verbiage, okay? And I'm going to right click so I can copy it, and I'm just going to paste it over here in the Word document just so I can temporarily put it someplace. Then I'm going to come back to this, and I'm going to click on this link. Error. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. Let's try that again. It's the first time that's ever happened. Okay, I'm gonna right click and just open the link in a new, and I got another error. So that link that's not gonna work for me. Let me get another article. How to remove hazy residue from hardwood furniture. Let me get this caught, just in case this works the way it's supposed to. Yep, there it goes. There's the article. Okay. So I'm going to go replace this verbiage in Word with that I copied from that article. Now I want to show you something that's kind of cool. Okay, oh, let's close that out. We're going to come right here and we're going to click in there and we're going to save that. Okay, we're going to go back to core listing. We're going to close this out. And see up here where it says custom post? Again, this is one way you can reuse material. Okay, so again, I'm going to want to put that on LinkedIn and on Twitter. I'm going to put it on my page. I'm going to come down here in that link that I copied. I'm going to put it right in here. I'm going to go back to Word so I can get the verbiage that went with it. Copy it again. Come back. Now see, while I was gone, it went out and got the image for me. I'm going to take and put this in so that I can take the same verbiage that was there originally. And again, if I wanted to add anything to this, hashtags, you know, C21, century, or hashtag Larry, or hashtag Bob, or whatever, you can change that verbiage however you want. It tells you because of this particular article, we can't put our lead generation on it. So now we come down to, we could post this right now. All right. But instead of posting it right now, I'm going to pick a date. I'm gonna pick next Monday. Okay. So I click on that Monday and see how it changed the date down there. And then I want to change it to noontime. That's what time I want it to post. And see, I got noon in there. I'm going to click done. So it tells me 9/21/2020 at noon. Then all I have to do is schedule and it's done. So if we come back to our calendar and we look at, see how that's orange? That's because that's the one that you did. Boop, boop, boop. It didn't show up yet. But as you see, custom posts are in orange. So it's interesting that I don't see it sitting there. Or was it? Nope. Because hazy residue. But one more thing I want to do while we're in here. We know that we created one. So what happens if I go to realtor.com? I could go to House Logic, yada yada yada. I could go to any of those. And I come up here and I get that menu to come open. There we go. And I click on home selling tips. And let me see, lessons from listings, get to work, how to make home office, tips for, what is a bedroom? You know what the legal requirements are. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on what is a legal bedroom. Okay, first thing I got to do is go grab this, okay, because I'm going to need that, right? I'm going to need that link. And I'm going to come back and right here, and I'm going to click in there because I'm going to do another custom post. I'm going to put it everywhere I got. I'm going to post that link right there. Now I'm going to come back and get some verbiage here. I'm going to just copy and paste that. Go back to Core Logic because now I've got it. See, my image came in while I was gone. Again, my lead generation won't work here, so I have to get rid of it. I'm going to schedule another post, and I'm going to do it for tomorrow at 5 o'clock. What the heck? And what I'm saying is, again, now you can use Facebook scheduler, but if you're going to take the time to put together an article or something else that you're going to share, why wouldn't you use the scheduler in Core Social? Because you can get it to all of your tools with one step. So if you're using Twitter, if you're using LinkedIn, if you're using YouTube, if you're using these, you can get it to all of them. Because again, remember, you can also get videos off of realtor.com. So you have the ability to put all of this out there in instead of going to Twitter and schedule or going to LinkedIn and schedule or Facebook, instead of doing them all individually, it's a one-stop shop. So core social is cool, but most of us don't know how easy it is to use because nobody really ever explained it to us. Now here's the one. Here's the coup de grace or whatever that, I don't know. Up here, you see this learning portal? So I'm going to click on learning portal. This is one of the coolest things about the whole core project, core listing machine, whatever you want to call it. But they've got all kinds of courses, okay? And I'm talking page after page. Here's how to create and promote virtual open house events. Again, these are free, folks. And you got page upon page upon page. It's all free. Now let's say that I just want to, you know what? I saw what Bob showed me on Core Social, but I need a refresher. So they also have the ability to type it in, and what it'll do, you hit enter, and look at this, Core Social. So you want to take that course, everything I showed you today, how to go in to make sure your connections are set up, how to make sure when your articles are being published, what platforms are published, what cities are being published or counties, how to do a custom post, how to determine when you have your listings. It's all right in here, Core Social. And the coolest thing about it is, even though you may have done it once, you can do it again. Again, if you want just the listing machine portion of Core Social, it's right there. Ba ba da ba ba boom. It's a great scheduler, folks. It can be a real time saver for you. If you use, like I said, if you're used to doing schedules with Facebook, do it this way and get it out to all your mediums. Because again, I want you to think about Core Social to be as being your brand awareness. It's all about building the brand. It's all about getting your name out there. So the more duplication of your name, the more likely that when people Google real estate in your area, that your name's going to come up, whether it's a common name or not. So, Larry, what was your question way back when?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I lost you for some reason. I had to get out and then come back in. Anyway, when Core Listing sends out that they're going to post a listing, or you have the opportunity to post a listing, at the bottom of that notification, it gives you two options to pick from, one or both. The top one, I don't remember what it says on the top one, but then there's one below it, and I think it says friends. So the top one is automatically checked, but the bottom one isn't. Should it go to all your friends also when you post a listing?
When you post to the public, your friends will get it. If you post, because that's what the top one is. Top one, it says public. If you check friends, then it's only going to go to your friends. It will not go to the public.
All right, but if I pick the public, it automatically goes to my friends.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Very good. I started to check both of them, but apparently I didn't have to do that.
Nope. Okay. In fact, you might be, if your friends are tolerant, they won't care, but they might get it twice. Anything else?
No, that was it.
All right. Again, like I say, this is a great scheduler. It's great for building brand awareness. It helps you on the Google side of things. So I'll use Core Social to your advantage. And if you get a little rusty, just know there's some great courses in here. And it's all about digital marketing. So, um, we're paying for it, right? So let's use it. And with that to do, I'm going to be talking when we meet again. Again, October 1st is the first Saturday or the first Thursday. So we'll probably move that out to the 8th. And I'm really wondering about that because then that means Tech Tuesday for Coldwell Banker side would be on election day. And I don't know if that's wise. I'm going to talk that over with Chris and see what he thinks. But anyways, topic for our first session in October is going to be, are there any advantages to using Facebook, or should we just ignore it and use the other platforms? So, and of course, if we talk about advantages, we need to talk about disadvantages, right? Because it's a split. And so why waste your time, or is it valuable? Is what it really comes down to. So that's the plan for October. Also, talking about possibly getting back to doing this on a weekly basis as fall comes on. Waiting for some feedback from managers as far as need and desire. So if you want it, let them know. And let me see here. I got it. Come on. All right. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. Like I said, you guys got anything, need help, give me a shout. I'm running busy, but you know what? Sometimes between midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm free. All right, guys. You have a
All
great
right.
one.
Thanks, Bob.
Bye-bye.